Hey everybody, it's Toby1Kenobi. As I'm sure you know, Minecraft patch 1.5 came out last week, and I wanted to tell you that I've updated my pack to coincide with that. And I also wanted to show you some of the textures that I've changed. The new Redstone Torch is made out of metal, which doesn't exactly fit the recipe, but I like it, so I'm keeping it. I also animated it with a subtle on-off glow. And I redid the repeaters, I made the texture much cleaner, and I added the new comparator texture. So let's turn them on, and you can see that I animated them to show you more clearly which direction the flow is going, the current. I also updated the minecart, which I think I'm going to be changing soon because I made it out of wood, which doesn't fit the recipe. Probably going to change those slats to metal. I changed the chest. It was getting a bit old, the texture. I hadn't touched it in a long time, so I just added new metal bindings and new wood. It's got much deeper shadows around the metal bindings now, much better texture. Here's the hopper texture, made entirely out of iron. Here's the trapped chest. There's a subtle difference between it and the regular chest. Can you see it? If you're paying attention, you'll notice that the lock hole has red inside it, redstone. So it's visible if one is looking for it, that you're about to open a trapped chest, but it's not obvious. Probably won't see it if you're not looking for it. Another texture that I hadn't updated in a long time was the pistons. So, I did so. New everything. New stone box, new wood top, and I added better slime to the top of the sticky piston. Here's the new furnace. Give you a walk around of it to show you all the different sides. This side of the furnace is used in the other related textures, which are dispenser and dropper. But anyway, the new furnace has animated fire. Here is the new command block. I hadn't textured that since it came out, so I went ahead and did so. Here's the daylight sensor. Made out of quartz, so it's got a white top, but I did it differently from the default one in that I made it usable for flooring. So if you can afford all that quartz and whatever, then you can make a cool looking floor with it. Here is the actual quartz blocks, and I don't know if you can tell it in this video, but there's a subtle multicolor coloring to each block, which I don't know if people will like or not. I'm hoping I made it subtle enough that it doesn't look all rainbow effect, but I just wanted to accentuate the fact that these are quartz blocks and not marble. They're very white, very bright though. One texture I didn't get around to changing is the netherrack and the nether quartz ore, so I'm gonna have to get to that later. Here's a little optimization change I did. Instead of the old high resolution rain, I changed it down to a lower resolution, almost down to defaults level. That should help on people's lag. And finally, the iron blocks and iron door. Still works in progress, I think. I'm not sure if I like them entirely, but I changed them to match the repeater and stuff like that, so that if one is building a machine, they have textures to match up with it. But that's about it. I've also done a couple other things since I put out that update, but I won't show you those now. I'll wait till the pack is actually updated with the minute. And I think that's everything. Thanks for sticking around and checking out my new changes, and I'll see you next time. Good luck, have fun, bye-bye.